How you doing, YouTube? Matt Mess of Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of a, Cycle Hazie time in the form of Cycle Brewing Company. This is their Tic Tac Toast Double India Pale Ale. Yeah, is this the first Cycle Hazie that I'm opening in review? I guess. Yeah, how about that? This comes courtesy of my boy Jason from Corny Crab Beers. You can go check him out in the Instagrams. Corny with a K. He dropped a big old box of Florida up in this piece, and I, for one, am quite thankful. Label-wise, it's Cycle through and through. I'm not saying I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, it's a collab, too, with Monkish. So I did not see that until right this second. It is a Double India Pale Ale at 8% alcohol by volume and collab with Monkish. So there you go. To West Coast Hazy King. East Coast Stout, Adjunct Stout King. We'll see what's what. It's Tic-Tac-Toe. There you go. So, anyway, what do we have there? It has that hazy, rich kind of orange glow to it, but it's got a really soapy, rocky edge. It's not something you typically see from hazies all that much. Is there anything else on here? As far as what's in this, I don't know if it's adjunct based. That head leads me to believe it might be a little bit adjunct based, and this is almost a month and a day old. But yeah, DDH Double India Pale Ale. So it has that kind of soapy rockiness. You don't see all that much, but doesn't mean it's going to be a negative beer. It's good to know. Oh, onion scallion funk. Yeah, buddy, rankiness. Oh, I like that. Daddy likey. I've never been a brewer. Not that I haven't homebrewed before. I've dabbled, wafting the dabbleness. But I'm not gonna sit here and say I know brewing. That's not what I do. Some people build the race car. Some people drive the race car. I'm gonna drive the race car guy. But my amateurish assumption when it comes to the ranky hop thing, I think it's a hop cycle. I think it has to be, because I've been getting so many ranky, oniony beers over the past month or so. I think it's when the hops are picked, when they're grown, the season they're grown, the terroir, the environment they're growing into, where they're getting them from. It seems like when they're being harvested, I don't know if it's because they're just coming off the fresh hop season, because that's, we're in September, by the time the hops get to the brewery, you're talking about October, November, they brew this comes out, late November, December, and that's when I'm getting all these ranky beers. I don't know if that's why they're all that ranky, or it could be the opposite. It could be an older hops. They're eating up all their hop crops from the previous season, and they're trying to get all that hops out of their coolers to make room for new hops. I don't know. But there's something about these months, October leading November into December and January, I get a lot of these ranky onion IPAs, and I like it. I dig it. So there's like a soft tropical passion fruit thing with a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of pineapple below that ranky scalliony green oniony thing. Nice sweetness to it. A nice pop of bitterness. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. It's just onion beer, man. It's that mid-Atlantic IPA that I dig so well, which is kind of weird because you're talking about your West Coast vibes. Sure, you sit here and lean, okay, it's bittering, it's piney, it's resinous. That's kind of, you're leaning into your oniony vibes there. It's a markedly different thing. And, when I think of Monkish, I don't think of that. I think of kind of more new school, kind of soft, sweetened, overly sweetened, residual sweetness kind of IPA. That's not what this is. And, perfectly honest with you, not that Cycle doesn't do the hazies. They obviously do. I'm sure I've had some in line chairs and all that kind of stuff. But you think of them, you think of you big, sweet, adjuncty stouts. And you're getting none of that here. You're getting, sure, it's a sweet beer. It's a hazy New England style IPA at 8%. It's going to be sweet, but it doesn't come off that way perceptionally. You have this kind of soft fruit component. Like I said, a little bit of tropical fruit, a little bit of grapefruit, stuff like that kind of floating underneath. You got a nice mouthfeel to it. You get a little bit of green, you get a little bit of resininess. You get a little bit of kind of just a gamut from that fruit to the typical bitterings, but what's leading the way, what's capping that mountain, what's calling out to you is that ranky, danky, scalliony onioniness. And I'm going to tell you right now, I want more of that shit in my life. I don't want it just in the wintry months. This is what I like. I want garlic beer is what I'm saying. And this is giving it to me in spades. Yeah. This is a filthy, mean muggin' double IPA. Not for the faint of heart. And if you don't like bittering, then you can go fuck off, because this is not going to do you any kind of good. Yeah, I dig it. I love it. I think it's fantastic. This is kind of my favorite kind of double IPA when it gets really down and dirty and gritty. You know, I don't get them that often, so maybe that's why I like them so much, because they're drips and drabs. But it seems like the past, couple weeks I've just been getting these, and this guy's happy. Yeah, so let's talk about it. It's one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late. Yes. Eking up towards the top, trying to squeak into that Mount Rushmore status. Is it in or not? It's worthy. Let's put it that way. We're talking about almost a whole year of beer, though. It's kind of hard to get up there. Value and availability, no idea. Jason or somebody else from Florida, let me know what's what when it comes to pricing on this sucker. And availability, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like New England style hazy IPAs, you're not afraid of bitterness, and you just heart emoji all of the ranky onioniness, this is going to give you all that plus more, and you're going to be happy. Like this guy. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little tic-tac toast right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.